If you've been told you have plantar fasciitis, you feel pain in your heel when you walk or when you put your foot on the ground in the morning, you're in luck because today I've prepared a video with the 4 best techniques to relieve the pain. A very simple treatment involves massaging the fascia, stretching it, and also stretching the posterior chain, especially the calf and soleus. And for this, you'll only need a tennis ball. If you don't have one, that's okay, you can use a bottle. You'll also need a towel, a blanket, something long to loop around your foot, a stool, and finally, a wall. Let's start with the first exercise, massage with the ball. It's as simple as placing a ball, putting your foot on the ball, and rolling it along your entire arch, pausing in the spots where you feel the most discomfort. Go from the heel, slowly, 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 all the way to the base of your toes, if there's any painful spot. For example, if you find a spot like this in the middle, what we're going to do is press down a little with your hand and your foot so that the ball goes deeper into the muscle tissue and releases it. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and keep massaging up and down. If you find another painful spot, apply pressure for 10 to 20 seconds and continue. This way, we start to release the plantar fascia, especially at the end of the day when your foot feels more tired. While the tennis ball helps a lot with very specific local treatment in the more targeted areas, the water bottle is also a great option. Also because of its rolling effect and because we can put it in the fridge. Just place your foot on the bottle and roll it comfortably from the heel to the base of your toes. It's rougher, it's cruder, more coarse, less specific. From my point of view, the best thing is to combine both tools. Start with the bottle and then use the tennis ball to do a much more complete job. How long? Well, I'll tell you, spend about 5 to 10 minutes massaging that plantar fascia for a good while, alternating between your water bottle and your tennis ball. When you finish these techniques, I assure you that you'll notice an extremely big difference between one leg and the other. What a good spot I found there, I press on it and release. Very good. When you finish, take a few seconds. What difference do you notice between your left foot and your right foot? Surely the one we've worked on feels much looser. Let's move on to the second technique, a local stretch for the plantar fascia. I want you to start by crossing one leg over the other, exposing that foot that hurts so much and placing it on your thigh. And from here, use your hands as a lever to open up that fascia as much as possible. What we're aiming for is to separate the foot, the heel, the calcaneus, this more solid part where we put our weight, from the ball of the foot, which is exactly the area where we also support the foot, in order to stretch this entire plantar arch. Let's make sure it looks good on camera. Look, to do this you're going to need a bit of strength. First, I want you to grab your heel with a pinch grip, right here. Secondly, I want you to also grab the base of your toes so that you hold your foot as if it were a big sandwich. From here, we're going to use the strength of our hands. We're going to separate both structures. We pull the heel down, the front of the foot as well, opening the plantar fascia as much as possible. We pull, 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 and relax. It's a brute force movement that will be a bit difficult for you to do. Don't worry because I'm going to give you a little trick to make it easier. We pull, 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 pull. Very good. Okay. We pull. Very good. Let's do 5. We've done 3. 3. I grab that heel, that forefoot tightly. I open as much as possible. 4. I'm going to position myself a little more in front of the camera so you can see it better. I grab that heel, that forefoot, hold them tight, and pull outward as if I wanted to break a board in 2. If it's hard for you to feel sensations, if you don't feel any stretch here, that's okay. We're going to use our fingers too. A much deeper massage. Pay close attention. Before we started from here. Now what we do is place our fingers at the midpoint of the plantar fascia. And from here it's the same type of movement. I'm going to spread my fingers apart as much as possible, relaxing all that plantar fascia all the way to its point of insertion, which is exactly at the calcaneus and at the metatarsals of the foot. Again, I insert my fingers, apply pressure, and use a little bit of oil if you want. And from here, I pull outward, 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 to massage the entire fascia. Here, I don't know if you're noticing, but the big toe, as you can see, is always in dorsiflexion. This allows us to stretch the plantar fascia even more and perform a more intense stretch. I dig my fingers in, drag everything outward to massage that plantar fascia and open it up completely. I dig my fingers in and drag along the plantar fascia, and the stretch is exactly the same. I grab these two parts. Big toes always extended, and I open up that fascia as much as possible. Another technique we can use here is to grab the heel, grab the base of the toes like a sandwich and squeeze. One down, the other up, one down, the other up. As if we wanted to make a zigzag, like we wanted to wring out a piece of clothing after washing it by hand. 3 different techniques that we can use so you can stick with the one that gives you the most positive sensations, pure stretching. Deep work with the fingers, wringing out the plantar fascia as if you were drying a towel. We'll remove the stool and sit on the floor with our backs against the wall to continue a posterior chain stretch. Once you're in position, make sure your back is firmly against the wall so you can rest and stretch your leg fully in front of you. We're going to use that towel. I'm going to use a strap so it's easier to see. And I'm going to place it exactly at the level where the plantar fascia ends, right where the metatarsals are, the area we've used before as an anchor. In this stretch, which looks similar to the previous one, we're not focusing so much on the plantar fascia, but rather on the posterior chain, the calf area, the soleus area, which also has a very important impact on your plantar fasciitis. We're going to take that towel, that elastic band, and anchor it at the level of the metatarsal. We're going to bring your toes up. The leg with the towel, you can leave it bent. And from here, I'm going to pull that towel strongly to create tension in the back part of the leg. I feel that tension and hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. Let's do it together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I relax a little. A break, I take a breath and pull again. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Very good. I relax, I completely rest that leg. I notice the sensations, they're probably pleasant, and now we're going to do a second set, adding a bit of difficulty. Now, instead of leaving the leg completely flat on the floor, we're going to pull even more with those hands and lift the leg off the floor, which will create more tension in the back of the leg. This level of difficulty isn't suitable for everyone. Only do it if you felt comfortable with the first one and if you don't feel any pain in any other part of your body while doing it. I anchor the band at foot level, toes pointing toward me, legs straight. We're going to lift the leg a little bit. Wow, there's a lot of tightness. Pull firmly on the towel and hold again for 30 seconds. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep the knees straight. 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I rest my foot, relax completely, remove the towel, move my leg a little, and enjoy the sensations. We have one last standing technique left, same stretch but putting weight on it for even more amazing sensations. So stand up and follow me. Once you're standing, position yourself in front of the wall so that your arm is fully extended with your hand resting on it. That's the perfect distance to start. Since it's the left foot we're going to stretch, we'll leave it behind and move the right foot forward until there's about 2 or 3 fingers width between the tip of your big toe and the wall. From here, it's about a shift, a transfer of weight. Make sure that your toes are pointing toward the wall, not outward. That would be incorrect. What we're going to do is lean toward the wall, let our weight fall forward until our head almost touches the wall and the back leg is completely stretched. And we're going to feel the stretch in the calf area, the calf muscle, and even here behind the knee. We hold the position for a while, 15 to 30 seconds, and then relax. If you don't feel anything, move your foot a little further back and lean your body more forward. The trick is to close the angle between your foot and your leg. Hold the position for 30 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, I'm supporting myself with my hands on the wall and my head on my hands so that the weight of my body shifts forward onto my right supporting leg and that angle closes. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, knee fully stretched. That's a first variation to work on stretching the calf muscle. If we want to work the soleus, a deeper muscle that's closer to the bone, pay attention because the differences are minimal. Now what I'm going to do is stretch the front leg, which is the one that's bent, and bend the back one. Before, we were like this. Now we switch, we stretch the front one and bend the back one. And instead of coming toward the wall to shift my weight forward, what I'm going to do is sit back as if I wanted to lower my buttocks toward my heel. When we do this, we're going to feel a different kind of tightness, lower down, less localized, not so high up. That's exactly the soleus muscle, and this way we're managing to stretch it. Let me explain it again. Before we were like this, front leg bent, back leg straight. I straighten the front leg, bend the back leg, and lean back until I feel a certain tightness around the Achilles tendon. I hold the position for 15 to 30 seconds, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I shift my weight a little. Look, even when I sit here I feel tension, but if I lean a bit more forward I feel even more tension. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I bring my legs in, stretch both legs, and with this we finished a great set of 4 exercises to relieve plantar fasciitis pain, some with variations so you can adapt them to yourself. How can we do this? You can do 1, 2, or 3 sets of each exercise, 5 to 10 minutes of massage with a ball and bottle, 30 seconds 2 or 3 times stretching that plantar fascia. 30 seconds 2 or 3 times stretching the posterior chain with a towel, and this last one again, 2 or 3 times, 30 seconds each. There's no limit, since these are passive exercises where there isn't much muscle contraction and they're going to relieve the symptoms. Remember that videos like this are the ones I share in my weekly newsletter, where every week I send out the latest updates published on my channel. It's very easy to sign up. You just have to click the link up there in the top right corner. On the screen, you click the link, leave your email, and that's it. Every week, you'll receive all my updates. It's completely free and it will help you maintain a good quality of life. That's all, thank you and goodbye. I hope you can share this with those who need it, and of course, I hope to see you again in one of my other videos. Bye, friends.